Welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is a man who is currently deep in training for a fist fight against an immortal deity. It's Jonny Numb.
I'm actually stopping to indulge in some karaoke and some Thai iced tea. I'm taking a break.
So you are going to have a sanctioned pay-per-view fist fight with an immortal deity. How did you get into this?
It's hard to say. I had a dream one night. And it just kind of bubbled up from there. I couldn't tell what was a dream and what was reality. It was a bit like a David Lynch film. And, from there, this guy said he was immortal. He said he was God in so many words, of course, and gestures. And I was like, you know what? What have I got to lose? And at least I can say I battled an immortal deity. Not battled. I fist fought an immortal deity. And you can't see it right now, but I'm making fists with my hands.
So unlike this movie, there will be no leg kicks or head kicks or, mid-level kicks. It's just you two with fists.
Absolutely.
It's basically like a traveler bare-knuckle boxing match in Ireland, but televised between you and the guy. It's you two in a field surrounded by caravans, and you're going to be bare-knuckle boxing.
You have me feeling doubtful about the Thai iced tea I'm having right now, Mark, that I really should be taking this more seriously.
Yeah, I mean, it's you guys. I was hoping that you were at a Haagen-Dazs and you walked around and he walked in. Whoever it is, it transcends gender and person. It bumps into you. Your Haagen-Dazs goes straight into your nose, and you're like, "Hey, why don't you apologize?" And the deity just looks at you, and then you're like, "All right, what are you gonna do?" And then the mortal deity just looks at you, and you're like, all right, bare-knuckle boxing match, pikey style, traveler style, in a field, pay-per-view. And the thing just nodded, and now you're stuck with it. And you didn't get any ice cream.
Actually, I'm still sort of cleaning out my nose from the time of the incident, actually. So I'm still not really over that. Brain freeze is even worse when the Haagen-Dazs goes, directly up your nose. So.
Oh, no, it's close to your brain.
Yeah, exactly. It's like snorting cocaine if you're only the cocaine is Haagen-Dazs. So
it's a good thing the cone wasn't upside down. You might have been killed. Quick question: what flavor ice cream was it?
I'm a vanilla man myself. I'm a man of very simple tastes and pleasures. Yes.
That'd have been funny if it was like Angel's Food Cake ice cream.
Well, they didn't have any birthday cakes, so I was just kind of disappointed, and the first thing that popped into my head was vanilla, so I just took vanilla.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do. It's a draft, right?
Okay.
We're going to pick movies that have either an angel or a demon in them, or imply that heaven and hell is real.
Okay.
All right? So, pick a number between 1 and 2.
2.
All right, you get first pick. So it can feature an angel. It can be like The Sixth Man, that basketball movie where an angel helps a basketball team. Or it can be like Angels in the Outfield, the original or the remake.
Okay. All
right. So what's your first pick?
A movie with an angel in it.
Or a demon. Or like anything. Like a ghost, like an exorcist, right? Or a witch. Because they worship the occult, correct? So if a witch can fly, then there must be a deity. I'm open to anything. So just give me what you got.
How about... Oh boy. How about for
They all just came rushing on you, didn't they? You're like, this will be easy. Then you went, whoa.
Yeah, there's just so much. How about for a demon we go with Rosemary's Baby?
Oh, I think you just won it right there. You did. You just won it. You took me out. It's all downhill from here. All right, so I'm gonna go for the popular vote and go Constantine.
Ooh, good one. Are you going Tilda Swinton?
Oh yeah, Gabriel and
Ooh,
Peter. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Wish I would have thought of that. Yeah.
Who you got next? So yeah, Rosemary's Baby. I have Constantine.
How about what is it? Whatever possesses Reagan in The Exorcist.
So we'll just go with the movie. So you got The Exorcist. So we're just picking a movie with a demon in it.
Is that okay?
Yeah. No, that was the goal. I explain things terribly because I know exactly what I'm trying to say, but I don't tell other people. Gotcha. Yeah, got it. So you have Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist. There's no way I win this. So I'm going to go with Drag Me to Hell as a Hail Mary.
Oh, no. I wouldn't sell yourself short. That's good. Drag Me to Hell is a good one.
That's my favorite horror movie.
Oh, it's a great movie. I love it. I think it's one of Sam Raimi's best for sure. Yeah.
All right, who's your third pick? And I'm going to put this up on Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook to vote on. So if you're listening and you don't follow Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook, I put up cheeky polls. You can vote on this. All right, who do you got next?
I'm going to do something obscure. There's this movie from the late 70s with Kirk Douglas, and his son's the Antichrist, and the movie is called either The Chosen or Holocaust 2000.
All right, I'll look it up. I'll just put in parentheses Holocaust 2000. All right, I'm going to go cheap here, and I'm just going to say The Omen.
Okay.
That's an easy one, but I'm going to do it. I need a strong one in here.
That's true, yeah.
All right, who's your fourth pick?
Oh, boy. How about the would the movie Double count?
Sure.
Okay.
I like Double.
That does feature a demon of sorts, yeah.
So are you pandering to mine to make your list less strong?
Seriously, Mark, my brain is like drawing blanks right now, so that's what...
Dogma.
Ooh, good one.
Yep. Ooh.
You got an ooh out? No, now I got one. Now I got one.
All right, what?
Idle Hands, Mick and Penub.
Oh, no. That's a good one. So you have Rosemary's Baby, Exorcist, The Chosen, Double, Idle Hands. I have Constantine, Drag Me to Hell, The Omen, Dogma. And I'm going to end with... Jeez Louise. I'm going to end with something that people haven't watched in 30 years, but they're going to be like, oh, I love that movie. I'm going to just pick Bedazzled.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth Hurley? Or...
And everyone loves Brendan Fraser.
Oh, yeah.
He's like Mr. Rogers.
He is kind of, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put this up on Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook, and we'll have I'm 3-0 right now, by the way. So you have some
really?
tough competition right now, man. My teams are legit.
I am still bummed that Dredd lost that one poll against Doctor Strange. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Or it was it was something else. That was a tough loss to take.
Doctor Strange won that, and then it got wiped out. Honestly, when I started that tournament, I don't know why I say honestly, but I say falsely. But for me,
why would it be anything but honest?
Yeah, exactly. Mark, are you a liar? So I knew it was going to come down to Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy, just because their fan bases are so supportive. They are the most.
Absolutely.
It's just I could have The Godfather versus Deadpool, and people would be like, "Oh, that boring Coppola picture." They would be like, "That's not even a film. That's a movie."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they would say.
I think I had a tough time with, I think it was Deadpool versus the Avengers, because I think the Avengers is the better quality movie in terms of like production and all that stuff, but Deadpool's just more fun. So it's like, what do you go with, the overall quality, or just how and I guess that's the fun of putting something like that together, is people are really forced to kind of, it's like, well, what do I, how do I like it better? What do I like better about it? So
now I enjoy Deadpool. I like Ryan Reynolds, but the plot of that movie is he becomes an avocado face, and then he's like, oh, I can't show myself to my girlfriend who loved me, so I'm going to get surgery to get better, then go back to her, even though it takes me years. And then she sees him, she gets angry at him for being such an idiot and avoiding her, and then they get together.
Yeah.
And then they kill her in the second one, which is dumb.
Yeah, it is a bit of a, I don't know.
They freezered her.
In the cryotubes. Yeah.
They Mike Myers her.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more of Dredd when he says to the panhandler, next time I see you, you're going in the cryotubes or something like that.
That sounds great.
Oh, thank you.
I want a cryotube.
I would like to be frozen, and I don't know if I'd like what I'd come out to if I'm frozen for a couple decades or something like that. But
like an Army of Darkness type thing, the director's cut.
Yeah. Or just be kind of like The Thing, where it's like, okay, I was, thrown out of my spaceship and I'm in a block of ice. You idiots dig me out and then wake me up, and you wonder why I'm in such a mood and I want to imitate all of you. So,
They wake you up instead of Stallone, and then you have to fight Wesley Snipes and Demolition Man.
Well, that's my other fist fight, Mark. Yeah. It's a double with Stallone and Snipes.
I was watching some highlight reel footage on ESPN. They're doing a documentary leading up to it, and your footwork's looking good, man.
Thank you very much.
Speaking of fist fighting, I have a question for you. In this movie, there's a lot of characters who are, the brother wears a red shirt, right?
Yes.
The brother has that. It's very obvious. But during the fist fight between Julian and Chang, they're both wearing black and white.
Well, I thought, because I was really paying attention to the colors in this movie, so feel free to correct me. I felt like Ryan Gosling was wearing a navy blue vest and Chang was wearing the black.
I thought he had the back of his vest maybe had some color. I mean, it's tomato. I thought it was just a really svelte looking, black on white suit. Because the tie was black.
You know what? The fact of the matter is that, that's the blue is even if it's very dark, it looks blackish. So I'm willing to go with what you're saying. So yeah.
Why? Because this movie is draped in colors. It almost tells you how to, it does tell you how to feel. Mm-hmm. So during this fight, in either hell or purgatory or wherever, why are they not? And I think it is because during the commentary with Refn, he kind of talked about how Chang is the Old Testament God, where he does punish, he does people pay for their sins with him, and Ryan Gosling. Hey, Deadpool.
Hashtag drive-by.
So then the Notebook said, what I love about this movie is Julian, his mom, played by Kristen Scott Thomas, Crystal, is just, has done so many an infinite number of numbers on this kid. And despite his violent outbursts that actually landed him in Bangkok, and despite him beating up several club patrons, which I think is smart because it shows his physicality. He's a very physical presence in this.
Oh yeah.
But he's not evil. He doesn't win and say, the devil's gonna, I'm gonna meet the devil tonight. Like the brother, time to visit the devil. He's scared of his hands. He's scared of himself. He's unsure of himself. He's been very destroyed in regards to maybe some masculinity, which he has really done to him. But he's not. I mean, he obviously sells drugs, and many people probably die from those drugs, but he's not gone to the dark side. And that's why I think Chang sees him, goes, that's not him. And I think that was a bad thing to say, because then that led to more things in this. But Julian, for me, I felt for the guy. Obviously, he has some very antagonistic methods. He does murder people, but he's just broken, but he hasn't... something in him hasn't allowed himself to go full his brother. If that full Billy, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I mean, his Billy is just a totally despicable character. And we see him in action. He's just in the film for a few minutes, but that's all you need to see of him to kind of get a feel for who he is and what he thinks he can do and get away with. And that, when you see Kristen Scott Thomas enter the scene, it's the same sort of thing. It's there's this real ugly American sense of entitlement permeating this thing. It's I'm sure Crystal is doing plenty of horrible things with her criminal syndicate in the States, but as if that's not bad enough, she comes over to Bangkok and sort of spreads her disease in that way as well, along with her son Billy. So I'm kind of with you in terms of Julian is not the victim per se, but he's, along with Chang, I feel like he's easily the most sympathetic character in the film. They mention this many, many times, but he's afraid of what his hands can do. So he doesn't have an evil. He almost has maybe a petulance, a temper, because he takes out his anger on she's not really his girlfriend, on Mai. He takes his anger out on her, screams at her. She's weaker than he is. In regards to the situation, he beats up the hotel patrons because they can't fight him. I think that's an interesting... I don't know, man. This movie hit me pretty hard when I watched it in 2013. What was your first reaction to it when you watched it the first time? I think I saw it, excuse me, pretty shortly after it came out on DVD and Blu-ray, because I think I'd seen